Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another YouTube video and more. Today we are doing another review. It's been like I think a week or two since my last review, which I think was a Simon Baz Green Lantern DC Multiverse action figure. This is going to be the Falcon Epic Hero Series. Captain America Brave New World Captain America action figure, not Falcon. So we're going to be taking a look at this guy here today. I don't collect a lot of Epic Hero Series, but I love Captain America. And this looks interesting to me, and the price was really great for all the amount of plastic you get into this. It's all 15 bucks. We're gonna get into all of his accessories, everything he comes with, the play features with this thing because it is a kid's toy, and he does have a lot of play features and stuff. So we will be getting into this, and yeah. So without further ado, I'm really excited to get into this. So let's go. So first off, let's take a look at everything the figure comes with. So first off, obviously you get the figure, 4-inch scale figure. Then you get pretty much his main accessory. You get the shield. Now I did say I'd be doing a review on this in my haul video. You guys should go check that out. But this is the shield he comes with. You could see it is the MCU styling on the star right there, and you do have the little rivets and indents on the white part of the shield. So that is pretty cool. Not as detailed and not as like the best painted, but it works for what it is. It does clip onto him fairly nicely. Sometimes it can pop out. It does not go on like down here. Like, it doesn't fit on there as well, but it does fit up there better. So, if you have one of the other Epic Hero Series Captain Americas, sometimes it falls off, but I don't have one of the other ones, so this is my first time experiencing that shield, but this is a pretty cool figure. Then, he does get the jetpack with the wings, so they are articulated. That leads more into the play features. Well, yeah, so you do get the wings and stuff. We're going to be looking deeper into that. And then you get this giant... We're not going to talk about that. Okay, anyways, you do get this giant contraption, which is for the play feature. You see, obviously, the jetpack goes there, and the thing clips into there, and that's what makes it move the button. If you press one of these red buttons, watch this. It moves, which activates the wings, which is pretty cool, and it works for either of the buttons, which is really cool. So if you want to use it with your right hand, or if you want to use it with your left hand, still works. So that is really cool. So yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So taking a look at the figure, this guy is actually fairly well painted. I love the sculpting on this guy, and as you can see, they opted with the visor and the helmet from the new movie, which is actually really cool. One of the main reasons I got this figure is because obviously it's based off the new movie, and I love Captain America, but it's some of the first merch that's out there for this movie, along with like the Hulk fists. I haven't been able to find the Walking Tours Falcon or the Red Hulk in this Epic Hero Series, but I did find this guy at my local GameStop. You could go check out that toy hunt in my channel. But so yeah, I did find this guy. But really excited to be reviewing this guy for you guys. So first off, the paint is fairly crisp. It's actually really crisp. The only real paint that they have there is on the helmet for the visor, the red. I don't think that's translucent. Wait, sorry, I had that a little bit far up, but I don't think that's translucent. But you do get some white paint up here, pretty well painted. It's actually dead on the line. I wish Hasbro could do this with their other figures, Marvel Legends. But so yeah, you do also get some white paint on the shoulders there, and then obviously the main attraction, the torso, you do get some more paint there. The star is really nicely applied. It does get a little bit smudged right there, but it's fine. Doesn't bother me. And then you do get the stripes down the middle, classic Captain America style. And then everything else, the red is all casted in that color. I think this is painted though, the gauntlets. So yeah, that looks painted, but everything else, pretty much, yeah. But the sculpt work of this guy is incredible. You get these paddings down here, the texturing, like the basketball leather texture is incredible. You can see the belt right there. Do wish they painted that. All the texture on this guy feels nice. He's just amazing. You do see the jetpack right here as well, and then the serial number, but it's okay. The gauntlets are also very nicely sculpted, and you do see, oh no you don't, because in the Marvel Legends figure there's a jet booster right there, but it's okay. But yeah, so really well sculpted figure. I also like that breathing apparatus there. So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and get into articulation. So for articulation, starting off at the head, he can look up that high, which honestly, when I first opened this figure, I was actually really surprised at that, because I did not think he'd be able to look this high up, especially for an Epic Hero series. But that is really good for like a flying character and stuff, so I'm actually really happy with that. Obviously, it's not the best look up, but it is better than nothing. The head moves actually pretty well. You can't look down that far. You do actually get some really great pivot and tilting, and then of course all the way around. The arms are a bit stiff on mine, like those are some heavy ratchets, but they do go up that high 90-degree angle. He does have a single swivel hinge at the elbow, and then you do get nothing in the torso. Kind of glad they didn't do a waist cut, because normally the waist cuts on these smaller figures are like really loose. The legs do have this hinge system, so they go out that far, do perfect splits, which is pretty cool. And then they do go up. One of my main articulation flaws with this figure is that they don't really go up, so you can't get them into a natural sitting position if you want to put them in the back of a Jeep or something like that, in a plane. But yeah, so that sucks. But he does have a 90-degree bend in the knees. So yeah, that is pretty much all the articulation this guy has. It's really all he needs for a small figure like this. Obviously, this is targeted to kids as well, so it's not like the end of the world if it doesn't, if the articulation is not the greatest. So overall, I'm fairly happy. One of the things though on mine is my legs are kind of loose over time. They're not horrible. This one's more loose than the other, as you can see, but this one's not that bad. It's really this one's not that bad. But so yeah, overall you can get him into some pretty cool dynamic poses with the shield over here. So I am fairly happy with the posing that you can get with the articulation of this figure. Really quickly, one of the things I like that you can do with this figure is you can have him holding the shield in his hands, which I think is actually a really cool thing that you are able to do with this guy. So you can have him holding the shield like that, like he's blocking something, which is really, I don't know why, but that really just intrigues me. Yeah, it's a small little note. Okay, now to get into the play features of this figure. First of all, to put on the jetpack, the wings, first of all, let's take a look at these. These guys are actually painted really nicely. The white is really crisp and awesome. Same with the red. It's very small amounts of paint. Obviously, Epic Hero series. No paint on the jetpack, unfortunately, so that does look kind of bland. But this is really cool. The only problem is that they didn't paint it on this side, which honestly is probably the side you're going to be seeing the most. But if you guys were wondering if you wanted to switch this, put this one on this side so that the red and the white would be showing, you can't, because the pegs are different sizes, so you can't do that. And one of the things you do, there is actually some assembly required, and honestly, this took like 30 minutes for me. So if you are a kid and you do need some help from your parents, I would go ask them before you break them, because honestly I felt like I was gonna break mine pushing these things on here. It's actually really tough. And then also this thing, you do need to put this into here, and then you need to clip this on top, which isn't that hard, but it's just these wings were really tough, especially this one for mine. I don't know why. But to put it onto the figure, obviously you can see he has a peg hole, and one of the things you could do with this is you could slide down the waist joint. I am happy that they gave him like extra stuff so that he makes sure that he doesn't falls off the jetpack, and the peg hole pegs in there really nicely. Like, it's actually a really snug fit, and that actually makes me really happy, because I don't want my jetpack falling off while you're whirring this guy around like but it does look really nice with just the jetpack on, and you don't need that whole apparatus. You can have it with just the wings, which is really cool. This is the first in the line for the Epic Hero series. So then, what you do is you take this, and this took me a few tries to figure out, because I thought it was, supposed to go on like this, but now looking at it, like this. But now looking at it, that doesn't seem right. Like, because I was thinking, well, how does the wing do that and stuff? But it goes on like this. So, basically what you do is you just, let me zoom out for a little. Hold up. Okay, so what you do is you take this, you slide it in there. As you can see, there are some grooves. So you just push it in. And then what you do, you do this over here. You click that into place, and now it's locked in. It's not falling anywhere. It's staying in there when you're whooshing it around, which is pretty cool. And then here comes the moment of truth. Yes, that is awesome. So if you hit the button, there are two modes to this. There's like a strike mode and then a flight mode. You click it when it's in strike mode, and it goes forward like this. So if you have a red Hulk, which I don't, I have the green Hulk, you can have him. See, let's see if I can get some target practice over here. Okay, target practice time. So I like to call this one scissor mode. So these are just some figures I had lying around. So let's do some target practice. So you can knock over him like that. Pop. Ow, why did I do that? Why do I do stupid stuff like this? This is my new figure. Pop. So yeah, this is really cool. And then for the other mode, what you do for, I like to call it flight mode, is you just click these back. Now, it might sound like you're breaking them, but you're not, trust me. Like that. Then, bop. So now it's in, so if you click it, it's in normal mode, then it's back mode, and then obviously you have strike mode, is what I like to name it. So yeah, if you press it, it goes up, and now it's in like gliding mode, and then you hit it, bop. So yeah, that is actually really cool. I really like this set, honestly. For 15 bucks, you get a lot with your money. So now we're gonna go ahead and look at size comparisons. Okay, so first size comparison I want to do next to is the Hulk, obviously, because the red Hulk is just a repaint of the green Hulk. So now you can get a look of how red Hulk is going to look next to your 4-inch Captain America. So this guy is like 4 inches tall, so yeah. So there he is next to the Hulk. Another person I wanted to stand next to just for stuff is another 4-inch line, the Jurassic World line. His legs are, this is one of my brother's figures, so I'm just borrowing it. Don't tell him that. But so yeah, these guys are actually really small compared to Captain America. I don't think he's gonna stand. Actually, there he is. So yeah, there are these three, and then next here he is next to a Marvel Legend, and then your average DC Multiverse figures. So obviously these 4-inch figures are not going to fit in with your Legends or your DC Multiverse. But if you do have a 4-inch DC Spin Master figure, these guys fit in just perfectly. It's actually insane how well these guys fit next to each other. So yeah, and I'm sure they would fit really well next to any other 4-inch characters that you have in your series. Maybe even Marvel Universe. I don't have a Marvel Universe on me. I think I have the Vision one, but I don't know what I did with that. That was a while ago. Found them at Five Below. But anyways, so yeah, that is the size comparisons. Okay, and for my final thoughts of this guy, I think you definitely get your money's worth with this figure. He is definitely worth it. I mean, honestly, for 15 bucks, you get all this plastic, and mind you, a normal figure is like 10 bucks or 7 or 8 bucks in this series. So you get 7, 8 bucks figure, which is already half the price. And then for double the amount of plastic almost, you get all this and a play feature and stuff. And you get the wings, which is insane. 15 bucks. Now, also in the series, go look for the Joaquin Torres Falcon figure and the Red Hulk for 7 or... Actually, no, I think it's like 9 or 10 because he's like the Hulk-sized or Thanos-sized figures. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm really happy with this figure. I would honestly definitely go pick it up. If you're a fan of the movie, if you want some merchandise, this guy is incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And then also to show you guys how easy it is to take off, you just do that and pop it off. So yeah, this guy is awesome. I actually really like this figure. I'm really happy that I picked this guy up. Yeah, so yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube rigmarole, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.